I'm back with yet another Lothlórien episode for Divide and Conquer with version 5. In the previous episode, which was the longest recording session that I've ever done for one episode, I think. So that was a long 2.5 hours long was the last episode. That has been the longest recording that I've ever done, I think. Well, if we took Isengard, I mean, it took 2.5 hours for us to get to Isengard. So, yeah. That says something about the progress in this campaign and about the armies that Dol Guldur is producing and sending our way. We have a lot of obstacles that we need to overcome. But we are getting there, even though it's taking some time. Nikos had a suggestion for me that I think I'm going to go for in order to get that alliance going. We should probably... there should be a region somewhere here in the middle. I think we might try and send an army up there to take this region somewhere in the middle here and give it away to the Woodland Realm, and that way surely the alliance should start if we do that. This army is gonna try and take Duinburg here, which is the new Dol Guldur capital, and yeah, Dol Guldur just has a lot of territory left, it feels like, but I don't think that they do, but it still feels like it since they're producing these kinds of armies. We need to pay respects. Still, we are not in the green yet. One thing I do think we need to do is to take out these armies. All of them, ideally. Get rid of them. There we go. I think, yeah, everyone is reinforcing. That is good. They have a ballista. They have some borgs as well in that one. One more ballista in that unit. And they have 3 ballistas. That's actually quite painful. We have 1 cavalry unit. We need to move in and we need to take these armies out. That's just how it is. We have to. These armies will be cleansed away. We really should take this army out as well, but we will begin by taking these armies out. This army here, I'm kind of scared at. They might move into Dol Ingvar. It remains to be seen what they do with this army though. Let's move in and let's take these guys out. Let's have a little look. The sad thing in this battle is the fact that all of their forces in this battle has a ballista unit in it. And that makes everything a little bit more complicated for us, because we do not have too many units left in this cavalry unit. Start the battle. They're over there. The first army is over here. Where's that ballista force? They're over there in the middle. These guys are spawning behind them. Yet another ballista unit over here. 2 units. Some maulers and just melee units. This ballista is going to be easy to take out, but the other 2 might be a little problematic to take out. We're the ones attacking them, so we need to be a little bit careful here, because things might go south quite quickly. Let's start moving the forces over here. Are they standing still? Yes, they are. That ballista though, I'm really terrified of that. We need to shut it down. Okay, these guys are running for me. Well, maybe we should just deal with this army first. I think we should stop that. Let's deal with this army first. Archers, fall back. Melee forces, you can also fall back a little bit. These guys might come to me when we fight these guys. This ballista is open for charging. Let's go for this ballista first. Let's give these maulers a few volleys. Let's shut this ballista down. They might try and fire at my cav. Hopefully they won't be able to do it in time. I really do hope so, because if they fire from close range, it's gonna hurt us. Please do not fire. I don't think they're gonna make it. They should not. No, they didn't. Good. Well done. Get out of there immediately. You've shut them down. Here come their force. Should we just kite away a little bit more? Melee front line, go back a little bit. Kite back. Cavalry, do it again. These guys are moving back towards the cab. That's good. Let's send in these guys in melee. I want to save the ammunition that I have, ideally. We've killed the general. That means that they're gonna break soon. Okay, Celeborn and you're stopping. You can actually join in the fight. We're gonna break them. Just go in. Fight them in melee. Save the ammunition. The maulers are going there. These archers can fire at them. Just going here. These guys are not yet broken. These guys should break quite soon, I think. One more charge on these guys should do it. Hopefully. These guys are wavering. This should surely do it. Maybe we should charge from the other side instead. These guys are getting annihilated. 10% of their force has been killed. One more charge, come on. Yeah, they're broken. Archers. Focus on the wallers again, every one of you. Oh, we didn't even charge there. Victory seems a distinct possibility for the Ballista crew. Well, that is surprising. Come on, just break them.
Only half the enemy force remains.
My cav is going to try and chase down these troops as well. Make sure that all of these forces get annihilated. There we go, they're broken. Go for these guys. Archers. Focus down the maulers. Just maximize the damage on them. Might even break them before they arrive. We still have this army that we need to deal with. There are 2 ballista units in that army. That is quite scary. And they have wargs that can protect them. These guys have returned to the battlefield. Okay. They're going after my cav. Switch focus to these guys instead. The cav is going to charge the maulers in the back. I think that's going to break them. Switch focus to the host. This should break them, I think. Yeah, there we go, they're broken. Chase them down.
If we continue
there we
like
go.
This, we will smash the enemy.
I think we did some friendly fire there, sadly. Killed one of our own cavalry units. Save your ammunition now. Save it. Get over there, take that off. You are going to form up over here and just charge them down. This should break them. Yes, absolutely it should. Not quite. Come on.
Like this, we will smash the enemy.
We lost a guy there. Just destroy them. That should do it. Yeah, it did. Well done. Okay, let's focus on this army now, shall we? The wargs are a big problem for us. Let's march forth with these guys now. We don't want to take too many losses. Cavalry, you're going to be needed here. Really want to retrain these Lórien scouts. They have... what's their stats now? 9 attack. That's quite high. Yeah, 2 ballistas here. That's problematic, to say the least. We need to shut both of these units down. Cavalry, I think you should try and start flanking already. Hopefully the wargs will not chase us. If they do, this cavalry unit might be dead. The ballista is going to be able to fire before we can. I think we should care with the archers because my generals are in here. And my melee front line should probably try and rush in here. We are going to take some shots. There's nothing we can do about it because the wargs are guarding the ballista. It's better if the melee force takes the shots than the archers, because I do not want to risk a heartbreak shot hitting Celeborn in the face. That would be so sad. I'm not gonna risk that. I am not going to. Looks like they're falling back a tiny bit here. My archers, sadly, even though they have a really high range, they will not be able to outrange the ballista here. So I would rather take the hits on my melee forces. Can go forwards a little bit. My melee forces are on their way. They have a little hill advantage here. We need to rush on them though, because we cannot go round. That gives time for the ballista to fire more shots. And that is something we need to avoid. The cavalry is ready. We need to get rid of these flippin' wargs though. They are guarding and they will protect against the Lórien scouts. These wargs will shred through my scouts easily. They're still not firing at me. Let's go wide and let's rush them. We're going to try and flank them If we can, there we go. You go on the flank. Try and flank, just tie them up. You are going there. You are going to try and flank as well. Cavalry, I think you can start moving now a little bit. They still are not firing. I'm not sure. Are they waiting? Oh, you're stuck. Well, this spear unit is not stuck. These two are tying up the goblins. If you could tie up... You could actually try and tie up one of the ballista units, or the wargs. Let's move these guys up now. I think we can do that. We've killed one of the generals. They're moving for my cav here. You need to shut these warg marauders down. Run away, run away. Oh, they're gonna get you. Just get away from there. Get away. Go away, go. We're gonna take some losses here. Yeah, we are. Try to go squeeze in between here. Go for the ballista. Shut it down. We have catched the wargs with the spear. No, do not take that path. Where is the other ballista unit? We have catched the wargs though with the spears. That's really good. Go for these ballista crew here. Shut them down. Where is the other ballista unit? Am I completely blind? I just saw it a minute ago. Oh, they're actually in... They're fighting. That's good. We only need to focus one ballista unit then. It's really good. Archers. Focus the wargs down. They're the biggest threat. They're gonna get a charge off here. That might hurt me a little bit. As long as we are shutting them down though. This ballista unit is actually fighting me. That is really good. We're fighting an uphill battle at the moment, which is not ideal, but we need to keep going. You could run. Let's take a look. Charge them. There we go. Well done. I think we should charge the units in the back now. You're winning. We do not need to fire on those guys. Kill these guys. Bring them down. My spears are destroying the wargs here. Another general's been killed. They should all break now, I think, in a matter of seconds. Give them another charge in the back. There we go. Host, or the scouts are broken. The ballista crew has a decent morale, though they're not broken. These guys are broken. Everyone seems to be broken now. Yeah, well done. Stop firing. Cavalry, you need to chase. Melee forces you can chase as well, as much as you want to. We need to make sure that we get to the magic number, so that everyone is destroyed here. We do not want these guys to be alive. No one of them should be alive. Keep up the chase. We've killed 87. Keep it up. 91. Exit. Okay, we did take a few losses in the melee front in this battle, but 3 armies utterly spent. That's good. 118 losses though, but that's the thing when they have ballistas. You need to proceed with caution. It makes everything a lot harder when they have ballistas, but they're gone for. That's good. Execution, as always. We want to get rid of them all. That's good. It seems that we have done so. Okay, good. Those armies are gone. This army could go for Ostingile. They could also go for Dor Lingvar. I really would have liked if they went for Ostingile instead of Dor Lingvar, because I think we have a better opportunity to face them here. We cannot reach this army, or can we? I think we can, but we might not be able. I think we need to send at least one general back here. Yeah, because I really want to destroy this army as well. It's a large army though. Spy, can you please take a look at this army? What do they have? They do not have any ballistas, but they have a lot of wargs. We need to try. Hopefully we can reach. Our movement points might be out when we are here, and if they are, they might try and go for Ostingile instead and things. Yeah, I think we should go back in. We cannot reach this army either. I think we need to go back in. We're gonna have to wait and see what they do. But this army we need to move out and take down. There was a retinue that we should probably switch. There was a guy that told me that I should switch it out. I think it was, yeah, this one, Elvish Rope, movement points, but then again, we kind of need the movement points on him at the moment. Maybe not later, because he's gonna take up garrison duties later, and then we could transport the retinue of movement points over to this guy, perhaps, or something. A guy that is gonna move a little bit more. Why cannot we scroll this down? Why is it... what? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we could transport it over to this unit instead. Or something else that is going to move. We're also under siege once again at Dor Norhak by this army. Golm, what do you have? Well, the most pathetic army in the world. That's not going to be a problem whatsoever. The diplomat is moving towards other factions to try and get treaties for us to get even more money. We are constructing a lot of buildings everywhere. The roads here are going to be done in one turn. They should provide a big boost in terms of income. We should be able to retrain these archers sooner rather than later. This army is still moving up here. Well, I'm going to risk ending the turn here. I'm not sure what is going to happen. These guys are probably going to attack me Lingua, but I think we can do it. We have some decent forces there. Let's end the turn. It sounded like we did get a guy that spawned in one of my regions. We recruited that general at Karas Galadon, that's why. That is why we did get the sound. We have a governor at Karas Galadon now. Okay. I really would like to find that region in the north. Take it. Yeah, here we go. The Battle of Dor Norhak. Golm is attacking. Well, you know what? I can show you this battle. Let's just show. They're probably gonna get... I don't think I'm gonna be able to form up my troops, because I think they have a spine here that opens the gate every battle. But I can show you this battle. Let's just see me destroy a few pathetic goblins and one Mirkwood bodyguard. Let's go in.
Put an end to this evil.
Yeah. We do not get the chance to deploy once again. We cannot move the troops. We need to start the battle straight away. So that's what we're gonna do. They're still opening the bloody gates. Let's get these March Wardens over here. And let's get these archers over here. See if we can get them down from the walls without glitching out too hard. Okay, we're just gonna spam a little bit here to make them all run. Elven defenders, if you could stand somewhere around here, that would be ideal. I think every one of my troops are moving. Yes, they are. That's really good. Get the March Wardens up here. This is the strategy I'm doing every time in this battle map. We could move. Oh yeah, there we go. The gate is opened.
Walls are no longer our enemy's ladders have reached our walls.
Where's my other unit? Oh, over there. Okay, if you could just flank these guys in the back if you want to. These guys are moving up the ladders. The Mirkwood hunters and goblins are nothing we need to focus with archer. We could fire at them at the moment, but we are going to fire at the bodyguard instead, because that's the most dangerous unit that they have in their army. They can actually do some damage to us, so just focus them totally down. This is not going to be a problematic battle. We are going to win here.
Only half the enemy
We might lose some Elven defenders, but they will respawn. So it doesn't really matter. We're probably doing a lot of friendly fire here as well. But that doesn't matter either. Can you fall back a little bit, because I want the towers to do more damage. Fall back, let them come in. They can throw the things at you. They're going up the ladders again. I have no idea why they're doing that. Yeah, just destroy that general. There we go, he's dead. Move for the last unit, the Mirkwood hunters, and this battle is over as well.
The battle is very much in our favor.
Kill the rest of these archers. There we go, we've killed 95. Wonderful, these guys are utterly spent. We lost 64 guys, but it was no one of these units, so we're totally fine in that regard. Good job. We could try and ransom. Let's try. Oh, they even rejected that ransom, even though it was only 2 gold coins. It looks like Dol Guldur didn't besiege me at Dor Lingua with that full stacked army that they had there. That is actually really good for us, because that buys us a little bit more time. I do wonder how things are going to look after this end turn. Duinburg might be a lot more garrisoned. We cannot afford it. Let's click accept. We did start all of the units, I think, the recruitment. Yeah, the cav has been started. These guys have been started. It's actually good that we have started all of these units. That's gonna help a lot. Not these guys though, but we have started recruiting a lot of troops and we need them. They are actually moving over here. What do they have in their army? What do they bring with them? One ballista. That destroys a lot actually. That ballista unit is problematic. Oh, if they didn't have the ballista, everything would have been so much easier. But we have the chance to take this army out. And we should take this chance. We're training the troops to get some better attack. You're moving in to support. Can we train the archers? We can. We are going to do that in the next turn. Q stall, faction announcements, Rumil the defender. Well done. Construction report. Lothlórien has gotten themselves the roads. That's good. Dorlingvar art gallery here. That's also good. The culture should spread quicker. Yes, it is. We should go for the barracks here so that we can retrain all of these troops. I'm going to queue up the barracks here and get it whenever we have the money for it. Hall of Culture here, we can get the guard barracks, we can get the forest stables, which means that we can get the charging cavalry. These guys would be really good. They're so expensive though, but they would be huge for us. We could get the archery range as well. And this is a really cheap building. 3 turns, 1.9k gold coins for it, and we would be able to get the Gervalig and the Lothlórien March Wardens. I think we should go for the archer range whenever we have the opportunity to do so here. Breland and the Goblins of Moria. Alright. Can we train these guys? Yes, we can. We're going to do that in the next turn when we have the money. Okay. Spy, move a little bit up north. They have an army here. What do they have inside? Actually, if we attack here, this army might attack me from outside, and that would be really good if they did that, actually. So, hide in the forest here for a turn. Yeah, hide there. I want you to stay there. We need to try and do something about this army, though. We have to, even though they have a lot of wargs. This might be a problematic battle. Without the ballista, this would have been so much easier. But the ballista makes everything a lot harder, because then we need to be more offensive. But we have to try and take them down. We need to. Spy, I want you to move a little bit further north. Oh, they have an army there as well, a general. Okay, I really would like to move out with these guys as well towards Bur Southis, but I don't think we can. We need more forces, and the forces that we're recruiting everywhere here, we should probably send towards Bur Southis later. And once we have retrained these guys over here as well. But we're not gonna wait, we have to take the fight against this Doom stack when we have the chance. It's not a Doom stack, it's just a full stacked army almost. But we have to take the fight here. We have an opportunity, we do not want this army to go and attack Dorlingvar. We have to go in, even though it's gonna be tough. Especially with this bloody unit here, because that means that we cannot outrange them. We have to attack. Let's go in and let's take down Captain Radthrak. Hopefully, let's move it. Fight to the end. It seems that we have a decent position here. Let's wait. I want a clear view of the battle map. There we go. Start deployment. We have a really nice position here, but they still have that flipping ballista, and that makes everything so much more difficult than it has to be. Spears, I want you to stand behind. Let's go for this shield wall formation. My spears are beginning to thin out in numbers quite a lot here, but they're still doing their work. Cavalry, you have a huge role in this battle, and that is to shut down that ballista unit. Start the battle. We can reach them. I think we might lure them over. Their ballista should have be in range. I think you need to go a little bit wider here. They're moving for me. They're moving for me. Go as wide as you can. They have wargs. They have so many wargs, though. If we could reach the ballista unit, we could weaken... No, they can now already fire. I think we need to fall back with the generals a little bit here. We have to fall back a tiny bit with them. Otherwise, they're going to get smashed. Cavalry. Oh, they're chasing me. Let's see if we can run away as long as possible here with these guys. Not sure what they're doing. At the moment they're doing nothing. They have stopped chasing my cavalry here. That's good. Go for the hill here. As long as they're not firing their ballista, we are just gonna keep on firing ourselves at them. Just try and weaken them. Mirkwood hunters, just keep up the fire, lads. Keep weakening them. We need to get to that ballista though, and my cav is on a journey to do that. But they still have a lot of wargs that are protecting that ballista, so we need to be careful here. We do not want to get caught in a fight against the wargs. It looks like they're finally moving. Okay, I think we should fall back with you a little bit here. Yeah, go back. Spears, everyone actually, go for guard mode. Alright, it's a little bit less protected now. Move all the way to this position here, cavalry. They're firing with their hunters, I think. Yes, they are. We should probably try and fire them down a little bit more. The ballista is not active yet, which is good. That buys us a little bit more time. Cavalry, it looks like they're pushing forwards a bit here. If they are, that would be really great. Cavalry, form up over there. They're just going back and forth. Could we reach the wargs? Not quite yet. You that have the range, you could fire at the grouped up units instead. Go for the host there. If it's an archer duel they want, then they shall have it. Just keep up the fire. They're going back and forth with their wargs. Are they moving forward my cav now? Okay, archers, push forwards again. Get a little bit more range. I'm not sure what they're planning here. Go forwards with the archers. See what we can fire upon. Could you hide yourself in the woods here? Try to make the AI think that you're non-existent. I'm not sure that we can hide cavalry though. I think we have hidden them. Have we? No, they're not hidden. I don't think we can hide them. They're a large unit. Once again, they're moving for me. I'm not sure what they're trying to do here, though. Have some maulers there. One of you can fire at the maulers. I really want them to attack me here. I really do. Okay, the ballista is firing. We have to silence it. We have to. Let's go in. They're firing at Haldir here. That's not good. We need to charge now. Melee front line, go forth. Go forth. Oh, it's so scary seeing that thing fire. We are going to be able to charge it though, but the wargs might try and protect it. We need to silence it though. Go in, go out, quickly. You are going to move forwards as well. Cavalry, are you going? Yes, you are going to be able to silence it. Go in there before they can fire again. There we go. That was a good charge. That was a good charge. Get out of there. The wargs are going for me. We need to try and withdraw quickly here. Go back to the woods. Go back to the woods, please. Get the hell out of there. Yeah, they're just chasing me. It looks like the battle is about to begin here. Feel free to run. What do we want to fire on? They have wargs on the side. Wargs on the flanks. You can fire at the wargs there. Focus the wargs. They're the biggest problem at the moment. The melee front line is not that big of an issue. They might flank me here. It looks like they will do that, but they're flanking Celeborn. If they do that, I'm just going to send him over to melee here. Send him, try to get him into melee. Cavalry, how's it going for you? You are completely free, I think. Go for the ballistic crew again. Celeborn, yeah. Please don't say that he dies from a charge. I don't think so. No, go into melee with these guys. You should be able to utterly destroy them. The front lines of the spears are going into combat here. Here comes the next. You have to focus on those guys. They outnumber me so hard. They're going in for my archers. We cannot do anything about it. But they're going in against my spears as well, so they might drop quite easily there, hopefully. The wargs are broken. The wargs are broken. That's good. Cavalry, you're on your way to charge these guys. That's really good. Where's the general? I think he's over there. Yeah, he's in that unit. The archers that are freed up. The ballista is firing again, but we are interrupting it. And I think we are going to break them here. Not quite yet. Get away from there. Pop the abilities. You're actually stuck with Dol Guldur Host, which is not ideal. Yeah, they're going after me. Yeah, these guys are broken as well. That's well done. They're throwing something at me. Dol Guldur scouts. Cavalry. You're getting chased by these guys. Ballista crew is on the ballista again. We need to kite it around and try and charge those guys again. Are you out of ammunition? Yes, you are. If you could flank here and aid Celeborn to make them break so that he can fire. Yeah, they're really trying. These guys are broken. They're firing at me again, though. We need to go for charge. We need to shut it down. Please say that they're not hitting anything valuable for me. These guys are broken. Just, oh, I don't like this at all. Where are they hitting? In the middle. Haldir is still safe, that's good. You will flank here. One more shot, come on, do not hit anything valuable. I don't think they will, no. I think he's safe, good. We have stopped them once again, good. Please fire at these wargs here. We need to get rid of those bloody wargs. They're a big problem for us. Stay until they're dead. We cannot allow them to fire. You're ready to flank these guys, let's do that. Let's free up Celeborn.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Just get rid of those bloody wargs. Is the general here? Yes, he is. Focus down on these warg marauders. Get that general killed. We've done enough here. The ballista is finally dead. Good. These guys are broken. Went wonderful. Celeborn, move forwards. You're not doing anything. Let's go in against the goblins there. You're still firing. My spears are holding quite effectively there, so we're fine. If you could flank here, if you could run and shut these guys down, and my cav are going to charge them in the back. Is this the general? Yes, it is. Please kill him. Please kill him. Fire everything you have at the general. He needs to die. Now. Celeborn. Go in melee with him. You can stop firing at that guy. Celeborn should be able to kill him quite soon, because he's a decent spear unit.
Good tidings.
Yeah, there we go. The general's dead. They should break soon. In any second. These guys are broken. Everyone seems to be broken. Just push forwards now while they're broken. We have the opportunity now to utterly destroy this force, which we are going to do. You guys can stop firing. I want you to just chase their troops down. Spears. Take this off. You can join in there. Still have something that is alive. Keep chasing. These guys are not yet broken. Get out of there. Their entire force should be broken in a second. They have maulers here. There we go, they're broken. Chase these guys down. If we could utterly destroy this stack, we're in a so much better position. Cavalry, keep chasing. 72. We need more kills than that. We have lost 20% of our army though, but this was a good battle, it really was. We have done well here. You need to chase better than that, cavalry. 76. My guys are closing in as well. Okay, ignore those guys, they're too spread out. 80%. Come on, cavalry, you're too spread out here. You need to group up in order for you to be effective. There we go. That's far better. Keep chasing them down. 87. Keep going, keep going. 88. 90%. That's enough. Exit the battle. That was a good victory. A really crucial victory. This army is spent. They're gone from the lands. Let's take a look at the kills. The Berio and Goliath got the most. Good. We're far more safe now at Dol Lingua with this army being destroyed. Really happy about this victory. It was really a crucial one. Well done. Really, really crucial. They are gone. That's good. That stack is no more. Huge victory there. Really, really important. We cannot reach these guys. You have to go back in. We could try and push, but then again, this army could attack me there. We need to get rid of this army as well. Go back inside for a turn or two. I do wonder... No, they're sending a lot of forces down there towards where the south is. I really would like to try and take this region as well. We really need it. And we have a spare general. And Premi could go there with a force. We really want the barracks first, though, before we go there. But I really want to take it, because we're also going to get a bonus of 2,000 gold coins, but I don't think we're going to be able to get there in 6 turns, sadly. We don't have the time. If we could attack Duinburg, we don't have any cow in this force. But if we could attack here and these guys would attack me, it would make everything so much easier here. Everything would be so much easier. And we need to send a general over to Roscobel if we can make the exchange happen. Oh, look at that army. That is a solid army of the Woodland Realm. I'm thinking you should move down towards the Anduin Vale. Prepare to talk to them, because we're going to try and make that exchange happen. I believe we should end the turn. We can move it you first. Without question. Dunedain capital. As you wish. Let's move towards Bree. Let's see if we can get some money out of them. Okay, good start to this episode with that stack being destroyed. Let's end the turn again. Let's take a look and see what that army to the west of Ostingal is going to do. That is the army we need to destroy next. Absolutely it is. We need to get rid of that. If they attack me, I think we might just sally forth. Or maybe we should just wait them until they attack me. If we sally... we have to get rid of it. We have to get rid of it so that we can push further north. And I'm going to give one of the northern provinces to the Woodland Realm in order to make sure that we get that alliance started. They're attacking me at Ostingal. It's actually good that they are, because that means that we are going to be able to destroy it. Hopefully, without too many issues. They're probably sending more forces towards Dor Norhak. No, we cannot afford that, even though I really would have liked this one. Let's accept, though. No queue stalled. We should have started a building somewhere, maybe. Or we might have just started all of the recruitment everywhere. I think that is what we've done. No, we did start the barracks here. That's good, actually. That's really good. We have a few money left to spend. We're gonna get a little bit more now if we get this going. You hold very well. Some extra money from Bree. Oh no, not that. 2k, please. They accept. Thank you. 3k. I think we should go for the archery range over at Karas Galadon. It's a cheap building. Let's go for it. Let's save the rest of the money that we have. Ostingal Artist Studio Amon Lank Stables. Oh, do we just send... We cannot send the other cavalry unit back because they're stuck here. I think we should send these guys back and retrain them after this battle. Dor Lingvar has been retrained. Have we started every unit? These guys have been recruited. We have retrained these guys. We're starting the cavalry there. We're recruiting these guys. These guys are being recruited. We're recruiting a lot of troops. That is really, really good. You're moving in there. We could retrain you as well. Get that extra attack, which is actually really good. Okay. Yes, my lord. I'm gonna let this place be unguarded. We are going to move these guys further to another region, probably over here in this area. We need them there. In the next time we are going to move them along with these guys. Everyone has to move out. These archers will as well. We need reinforcements everywhere. So we're going to send them out as well. I wonder, if we lay siege here, are these guys going to fall back if we do that? They might. But I want to. I think they are going to attack me if we lay siege here, and that is exactly what I want. because I really do not want to fight for a stronghold, which this is now. This is a stronghold. My army would probably be decimated here if we try to move in. We would probably win, but we would take a lot of losses. Almost the entire army would be utterly destroyed. So, attack. The thing we're gonna hope for is that these two armies, this army here and this army, is going to attack me over here. Everything would be a lot easier. We could go for an extra unit, but I'm not gonna go for that. I don't think we need it. I think we can do it without those troops. Hopefully we can make the change happen. This is a stronghold now. That's a powerful region. It is. Okay. We are getting places. We're training these guys. We could... No, I want to train the other cavalry units. That is what I want to do. The forces that we're recruiting are going to try and go to the flank here. Take Bursouthis and to Stjör. We need to get rid of those regions as well. Hopefully... What is this region here? Oh, it's a fort. Let's end the turn. I really hope that Dol Guldur is going to sally forth at Duinburg. If they do, we should definitely be able to have an quite easy victory there. I'm not gonna go in. We cannot move in against a stronghold. There's no way. We're going to be destroyed if we do that. We have to let them sally forth. And I think that they will do that. I really hope so. No, they didn't sally forth. But they're reinforcing their armies, though. They might sally forth in the next turn. That is what I think they are going to do. I think we might need to hire that mercenary unit. Danskild Ost in Guile. What is the Danskild going to do for us? Growth bonus, culture increase bonus. Oh, this is a brilliant guild actually. Public order, global effect. We are going to take this guild. It's a really solid guild. Let's get it. A lot of new troops has been recruited. We are not gonna wait with the troops. We're gonna move them to frontline duties straight away. Let's get them out. These guys will follow. Let's get them out. You guys are gonna march as well towards Amon Lank. 3 turns and then we can finally train a lot of these spears and move them out to an attacking. They're still attacking me here, which I'm totally fine with. The dance skill is gonna make everything a lot quicker here. The culture is gonna go up a lot quicker. This army is gonna be utterly destroyed when they attack. I think we might want to take these guys here, because they're bringing in even more forces here. I really hope that they are going to attack me though. That would be the best thing. Spy, could you move even further north? Enethaur. This is the region that I'm probably gonna give away to the Woodland Realm in exchange for that alliance with them. I'm gonna try. How is it looking here? Yes. Oh, this is a huge garrison that you have here. Really large. Diplomat. What do we have here? Yes, High Elven. Can we talk to them? Let's see if we can... They're still bankrupt. Let's try regular tribute. We're gonna try and go for a cheaper one. 100 gold for 10 turns. Yeah, they accept. We at least got some money out of the High Elves. Let's move towards the Dwarves and Angmar in the north. Let's take a look at money. We have 400 gold coins extra in diplomacy and tributes, which is good. We're still kind of earning money, but not a lot. We're not earning much, especially since we are moving all of these troops out. But we need them in the front lines. We desperately do, to try and take Bursouthis and to Stjör. That is what we need to do. Alright, with that extra army destroyed there, things are looking better. Let's end the turn again. Please sally forth at Duinburg. everything would be so much easier if you did. I think they are going to do that. I really hope that they will. They have a lot of armies nearby. At least attack me at Ostingarn so that we can finally move out from there towards Enethaur with a large army. Because the roads are pretty damn open at the moment towards conquest further north. Doggledy, please say that you're doing something here. Attack me. Somewhere. Okay, the attack of Ostingarn is about to commence. We're really getting critically weakened here, but we still have a powerful army. Well, I don't think this is going to be too problematic. They have some wargs, but we have spears. We have Celeborn. Let's go in, let's utterly destroy this army, and let us push forwards towards Enethaur to get that alliance with the Woodland Realm. Let's go in.
Send them back to their...
Okay. We're just gonna try and group them up into a big blob here so that my archers can just rain down hell upon them. That is the plan here. These guys can stand over there. These guys could stand over there somewhere. And this unit could stand somewhere around here. There might be some friendly fire here though, sadly, which is a problem going to shield wall. I wanted to hold the lines for as long as possible. I think we're only gonna use our spears in this fight. These swords are not gonna be able to provide anything really that extra. Cavalry, you're gonna be charging in later to just break them, and when they're broken, just chase them down. And we need to have somewhat of a force guarding this little area, though. Can we put these guys here? Yeah. Start the battle. We're gonna form up over there. These guys will form like this. Go for guard mode. You can fire. Everyone can fire. That's good. Except these guys. They will be able to fire soon. Okay, Maulers. Focus them down. Maulers are once again the most scary unit that they have in their army. Other than that, nothing really scary. The wargs should be dealt with by my spears, but then again, if they push through here, we might have some problems. But if they do, we should just plug the gap with Celeborn. Celeborn is going to plug a gap if they push through somewhere. We are destroying the Maulers quite effectively here, which is really good to see. Do they have any other Maulers anywhere? I don't think so. I think they only had one Mauler unit, which is good. That unit is being focused down. Keep focusing them a little while longer. Oh, we're destroying them so hard here so that they're not... Oh, they're firing at me. I think we should stop focusing them down and focus their archers down instead now. You can reach them. What can you reach? Nothing. Oh, they're through.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
I kind of want to focus on their general unit, the warg general unit, whenever we can. This is the one. As soon as you can fire, all of you. You can fire. You should be able to fire soon as well. Focus the warg general. Oh, they're just going in mass here. Stay on your positions. Hold that line. They're so grouped up here. My archers should be able to do a lot of damage here. Mirkwood hunters, everyone is rushing in. Keep up the fire, lads. Keep up that fire. Oh, you're standing over here. Are you firing good now, though? Yes, you're firing good. Okay, that's good. Keep up the fire, lads. It looks like they're pushing through here. You could move forwards a tiny bit if you want to. You could get yourself involved on the side here. Keep up the fire. We're doing well. I think we've killed 26% of their force. Looks great. Just fire in the blob here. My spear seems to be doing quite alright as well. They're pushing though. Celeborn is standing over there. He's quite ready. He's going to have to move in and try and push a little bit here. If they push through, he's going to have to block. Pop the abilities as well. Help the spears in their melee fight. 32%. As long as they're stuck like they are here, we are just gonna destroy them with our archers. Where's that general though? He's in the front line against my spears. That's actually quite good. He should fall eventually. Keep up the fire in the blob though. You're guarding on the flank here. Looks great. You are done with the ammunition. You can fall back to safety if they try to push. They're firing at my archers here. 40%, 41%. They're pushing through a little bit with their wargs. But they should get destroyed, I think. They're facing spears. But they're pushing through my line. A little bit here. Still just peppering them down. We are taking some losses on our precious spears that we really need in the future for further conquests. But we have to have something that holds the line. And this is going to be another Dol Guldur force utterly destroyed, which is really nice for us. Let's fast forward a bit.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing really well. That general should die soon. He's blooded up. He's facing my spears. He should be dead soon, I think. You're done. You're taking fire. Just return back. Go back. Celeborn, I'm going to send you into melee here to try and kill the general quicker. I think you're going to be more effective in the melee department here. The general's over there. Just go into melee, Celeborn. We're actually seeing some break-in. I think you should take that off and start attacking here. Try and flank them. Yeah, the general's dead. Let's go for the push now. Let's go for the push. Kill off all of these routing troops. I think you can stop firing as well. It can be more friendly fire. We've killed 70% of their army. They still have a lot of forces outside that are firing at me. Celeborn, go. I want you to push against these guys. We could send Haldir over as well to try and help with the push. The spears are going to fall back. I really want to retrain these guys later. Look at the amount of experience they have. They're quite huge in terms of experience. Let's take a look at their attack now. 9 attack. They could go up to a 10 if we retrain these guys at Dol Ingvar as well. And one thing that we haven't focused on at all in this campaign is blacksmiths. We should go for some blacksmiths soon. Blacksmiths, I think they have removed the advanced blacksmith in this version. Version 5 has removed the advanced blacksmith. I'm pretty sure that they have. And so we can only go up to tier 4, but we still need to go for it because extra armor is always going to make things good. So we should try and focus a little bit on blacksmiths, and blacksmiths actually provide a little bit of income as well, so they're quite good buildings. They help militarily and they help economically. Not that much economically though, but a little bit. Push forwards with you a little bit here. Let's try and aid, kill off the rest of these guys in melee. We want to save as much lives as possible. Without dying though. No, you're in a safe position here. You're standing beside Haldir here, that's cool. Haldir and Celeborn are fighting side by side against the Dol Guldur forces. We've killed 82%. We could flank with you actually. Let's go out with him and flank with him. Should have done that earlier. Move out from the settlement. Get your army out and flank. Just go for them melee. That way we should break them. Celeborn is actually blooded up now, and we need to break these guys now. I don't want to risk him being killed here. You're over there, you're not even in combat. Push out, help against the hunters. Why are they not broken yet? That is surprising. Celeborn, nice kill there, Celeborn, well done. They should break in any second now. There we go. We've killed 90%. End the battle. Heroic victory. We lost 100 guys though. So we're losing a little bit of troops every time, and we're beginning to be really, really weak here now. The defense has been a success though. Well done. Okay. Execute them. They are sallying forth at Duinburg, and that is absolutely huge for us. It is. Ilkrun brings quite a lot of things with him. We still have a decent army. Maulers, some javelins. Gorthak, this is a general. He has some maulers with him as well. We might take some losses here. We should be able to win. We do not have any cav though, which is not ideal. But look, there is not many Dol Guldur armies left. I don't see too many here. Things are looking great. Let's move in, let's take Duinburg, and let's try and exchange it for another, for Roscobel, of course. That's what we're gonna try and do. Let's go in. Rheinantien, it's time for you to show your worth to the great nation Lothlórien. Let's move in.
Fight to the end.
I'm super happy that they don't have a ballista. That would have made everything so much more difficult. You're gonna flank. These guys will... Actually, maybe you should try and flank as well, actually. Just go for a wide front line. The Bjorning warriors and the Girthin are gonna stand over there. Archers stand in the back. Let's start the battle. You're hidden, that's good. You're gonna provide a flanking force. Let's form these guys up a little bit more. I don't think this should be too problematic of a victory for us. What is this army? This is the army that they don't have a actual general in. This is their general army. These guys will be harder to break if he is still alive. We need to kill this Dol Guldur general. I come on behalf of the elves of Lothlórien. Indeed you do. Indeed you do. Here they come and they're closing in. See what they're bringing. Just regular trash. That's the thing. We have taken away Dol Guldur's main recruitment centers. That is why they can only produce these trash units. We don't see too many good, solid, higher tier units any longer from Dol Guldur, because they cannot produce them. That's the thing. That's just how it is. Let's take a look. You're beginning to fire. It's a little bit laggy here. Don't like that. Let's turn down the speed a little bit here. Want to try and focus down the maulers. Why is it lagging? I don't really hope it's not an audio glitch going on here. I hate when that happens. It happens sometimes, especially after a Windows update. And it feels like the Windows update happens a lot of times at the moment. Focus down the maulers. These scouts, go for them. We do not want them to throw their javelins, just attack them while we have the chance, yeah? There we go. And the maulers, yeah, we're decimating the maulers here. These are just regular melee troops.
We will smash the enemy.
They're firing at my sellswords, which they can. These guys have high armor. I don't think they're gonna get too many kills on them. Keep up the fire on the maulers. I think you're gonna try and start flanking. You can move in. You can move in. Bjorning warriors, let's move you in as well. Flank. Give some shots on their archers. Try to weaken them. They are looking quite scared already, the majority of their force. We should have gone for shield wall actually. Go for shield wall. We're losing a lot of guys actually there. Actually, keep up the fire on the maulers. These guys are broken. Keep charging them down. Girthin, you're gonna go for their archers. Okay, we're gonna get stuck in melee combat with these guys. Archers, save your ammunition for the next army. We lost too many spears there unnecessarily. I should have went into shield wall and we would have saved them a lot harder. You're going in to silence these hunters. Maulers should be broken soon. Yeah, just charge these guys, see if we can break them. comes the next army. You're tying these guys up, that's really good. Let's fast forward, we go. These guys are broken, these guys are broken as well. Well done. Kind of want to try and charge some of them down and chase. But I'm not sure that we're going to be able to make it. Just tie up these scouts, please. Archers form up over here because their next army is about to reach us. Yeah, they're returning every time I flank these scouts.
The enemy are badly
Surely
bloody.
they should be able to be broken.
They have lost half
Okay,
their men.
slow down the speed now because their next army is moving in. Dolguldur archers, give them some shots. It's going for girth and they're still fighting these archers. Spears block their paths here if they try anything. Surely they should break soon. We have broken them one time already. As long as they're not broken, we have some issues. Go for the scouts. I think you're gonna try and silence them here, because otherwise you're gonna hurt so hard. Go for the silence on these guys if you can. And go into shield wall whenever you have reached them. Maulers, fight the Maulers now. Go back to shield wall and fight them. Go for guard mode as well. Good if they're not still fighting. They have so high numbers here. That is why it's taking such a long time. We're firing at the Maulers. That's good, that's good. We're getting really many kills there. Dolguldur host, not a unit we need to worry about that much. Keep up the fire on the Maulers. And then ideally the general as well. How is it going, Gerthinen? We're cutting through these hunters. And we're still firing on these guys, that's really good. We're bringing some of them down. They are grouped with the bodyguard as well, which is really good.
The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, I think we've killed the first general, the captain, yeah. The entire first line is finally broken. Yeah, they are. Good. Sellswords, go for the host. You are going to try and flank this host here. The Maulers are rushing after my archers. Keep up the fire. Oh, this is going to hurt them a lot. Fire from close range. Charge these guys in the back. I'm going to... Let's just fire. Fire on them. Keep up the fire. Go into melee. Let's just go into melee and crush them that way. You're out of ammunition anyways. You can not go into melee because you still have a lot of ammunition left. These archers should be able to deal with the Maulers quite easily. You're going to position yourself over there. We have these guys surrounded. These spears are holding quite alright against the general. Guys, form up over here, please. We have one guy there. One guy there as well. Just form up. And that means you as well. Get out of combat, please. And fire at their bodyguard. He's out. Yep, let's finally fire at their bodyguard there. Weaken him. My spears are not having the best of days here. We're destroying these guys. The warning guys are not in the best position. Ideally, we would like to flank here. These guys are returning to the battlefield. They shouldn't do too much of harm. These Maulers are done for. Let's try and flank with you. One of you are going to try and silence these guys. The other units are going to flank here, in the blob that they have here. Just form up over there like that. And just silence these guys. You can fire something else now, go for these guys. You are going to attack... Oh, you have one more volley left. Okay, well then. Fire that volley. And then go into melee combat. That should be everything. Yes, it is. Go in. Charge them in the back. These guys are probably broken, so not quite yet. We should really try and flank. Sellswords. If you could move out from here. Try and flank, surround these guys if we can. You can try and chase these guys. You can go into melee now as well. Sellswords, if we can flank from this area, we have them totally surrounded. Görthinen, you're gonna form up over there and flank from that side. Get into position and attack. Just completely surround them. Charge. Here comes the general and here comes the Görthinen. Yeah, they're totally surrounded. They are, a lot of them are actually breaking, fighting to the death here. That's good. The general though is not yet broken, I think.
If we continue like
No,
this, we will smash
it's quite healthy still. You're just destroying these guys, hopefully. Duinburg is going to be taken here, and that is really huge for us. We are probably going to be able to get Roscobel from that, and that should earn us a lot more money. Really good. We should try and destroy some buildings at Duinburg, not everyone, because we want the Anduin Vale to make some use out of that region.
Good tidings.
The general is dead now. Yeah, let's fast forward. This battle is over.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Give chase, get some extra experience. You're just gonna kill it. Yeah, that's enough. 85. Exit the battle, heroic. We lost a lot of dudes though. But we have done it. Duinburg is no more, and I'm really happy that this is only 4th. Otherwise, we would have a lot of issues here. But good job here. Gurthinen, you did get a lot of kills here. Well done. This was really, 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 really good. Yeah, Duinburg is ours. Sack it. Yes, for the money. We need the extra money. I wonder if the Valesman has the culture here so that they can get a garrison straight away. This is a stronghold, so they should prioritize getting this region, I think. Hopefully the AI will think, oh, look at the money we have. Oh my god. No, do not get the Bladesmith skill here. We do not need it here. Oh, this is a good region. This is a good region though, but we are going to try and trade it for Roscobel because I think this would be far greater. The roads has been constructed here as well. Let's destroy the barracks here. They won't need that. Anything else that we could destroy that wouldn't help them? This one we want them to have. Way station. Destroy the way station as well. Okay, this is huge. Look at the money we have. Erwi. Let's go for the port here. Oh, we have so much money. We have so much money. I'm so happy. Over here, what do we go for? Economical things, ideally. Leather worker. Oh, what's the culture here? 70%. Shipwright. Let's go for other buildings first, though. Limhir. What's the culture here? 81. Crop rotation. Achnorion. Communal. Go for the port here. Go for that port. We're beginning to run dry in terms of money. Master Builders Hall over at Amon Lank. Yes, please. Austin Guile. Go for a cheaper leather worker there. And click accept on the guild, even though we cannot afford it. A lot more forces. We actually have a lot of gold now. That is huge. 11k we had after that end turn. You're moving over there. You're going to meet them up at Amon Lank. Okay. We are going to go for Enethaur, because if you look at their forces that they have nearby, they're quite thin. We are going to take these two. This cavalry unit is going back to Amon Lank though, to train. Whenever they can afford that. And they're gonna catch up with Haldir and Celeborn. Let's take these archers. Let's take these spears. These spears as well. That's everything we're gonna take. These guys are too low. We could send some of these forces to reinforce them. I think we should do that. The rest are gonna have to stay here to provide a garrison.
Elven warriors. Yes, Elven warriors.
You're gonna move towards Bur Southeast with this army. Okay. Go further north. Give me a watchtower. We can get mercs, yeah, which we should absolutely get. Diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
Let's. What's the culture here? Let's take a look. 32%. I think they're gonna get a garrison.
My lord,
We might have a rebellion here for 1 turn.
approaching quietly.
Elves.
There's a high possibility that we will.
Elves.
Stand these guys over here. Let's give it back. Hopefully they're gonna want to exchange it. Please say that they do. Duinburg for Roscobel. Very demanding. Ha. It's very demanding, actually. Okay. Very poor. Is there anything that we could give them? Alliance? No, it doesn't look like they want to. Well, I mean, we could still keep Duinburg. I really want Roscobel, though. They don't want to exchange. Roscobel would be a solid region for us, and now they have a territory inside my lands here, which is not ideal. Well then,
Come, my brothers.
we are going to keep this region, I guess. Let's go for the artist studio. We could try and give another region in the north here and give them a lot of gold to try and get Roscobel that way. I do not like that they have Roscobel. We could give them a lot of gold and another region up here. Well, we're gonna keep Duinburg, I guess, which is not a loss. It's a good region.
Follow me.
Make no mistake. Oh, God. Give me a tower. Let's see if we can move out and just.
Swiftly. Advance.
Oh, bloody hell! Do we need to fight this battle? Yes, I think we do.
Scout the area.
I'm gonna stick
Oh, now we cannot fight them.
Elves. Elves.
If they go in and take back Duinburg now, I'm gonna tilt so hard.
For the light. Follow me.
We can. Oh my lord. This is not good.
By the light of Elmarin.
We cannot attack them, and they might just go in and take it back now.
Engage!
Oh my god. Why did I do that? Is there anything we can do?
Elves.
There's nothing we can do. There's nothing we can do. Bloody hell. That watchtower. Oh my god. Oh lord. There's nothing we can do either.
Assail them!
They could just retake it here.
By the light of Elmarin.
They could retake it. Oh my god. Well, that is my mistake. If they retake it, we're just gonna attack it again and sack it again, I guess, for more money. So, you know what? It's if they take it back, we're just gonna sack it again and get even more money. So, well, it's an okay thing, but it's really, really disturbing that this happens. Well, oh god, yeah, quite embarrassing. I do tend to do these kinds of mistakes from time to time. Talk to the dwarves. We might lose Duinburg here. Let's end the turn. Yeah, they're rebelling. Hopefully we can get back there. I think Dolguldur is just gonna go in and take it again, though. But we're just gonna siege them out. If they try that. We might be lucky here. We might. And they might not go for Duinburg. But I think the AI is going to do it. They're probably going to go for Duinburg. No, they didn't take it. Oh, we're so lucky. We can move back and retake it.
No longer.
That's good. Why didn't Anduin Vale want to do that exchange, though? That disturbs me a great deal. It does. Wait with this. Go back inside, though. Yeah. Citizens killed. Yeah. Not a building destroyed. Go back. Diplomats. There should be a Dolguldur region in here somewhere.
Yes, my lord.
They're boring us here.
Yes. As you wish.
We have a region here.
Yes.
Have a taste of my blood.
It looks like they have a few pathetic armies.
As you wish.
We cannot see what they have there. If there's a Nazgul there, that would be problematic. Archery range over here. We can get the Gervaleg, we can get the March Wardens. The Gervaleg and the March Wardens. Queue them up both. Definitely. Done lendings, let's accept that, even though we cannot afford it. We are retraining these guys as well. They're chasing me. We cannot afford these guys. Let's take a look. These guys are moving.
Yes, my lord.
They're gonna move towards Southis. We're gonna take Empremi with us. He's gonna be the one leading the force there. And hopefully when we take this, we could move straight away for Tustjö as well. This army is not that thick. We're quite weak here. Enemy fort. We are quite weak. We attack. Honestly, if we take this army down, we should be able to afford the mercenaries here. We are going to take this army down, get the extra money, and afford the mercenaries. Let's go in and take Captain Zognak down. They have some wargs, which is a bit scary, but nothing that we cannot deal with. Let's move in and let's take them down. We are the ones attacking them, so let's just move the archers up and destroy them. The wargs, ideally, try and focus them down fast. They're quite scary. You can reach already. Let's try and fire at them. But the wargs, I want to bring them down. I'm scared of them. If they get a lucky charge off on the side against my general, we might lose a general, so let's focus them. Get some shots off here. You can reach them. You can reach them as well. Shouldn't be able to reach them anymore. Fire at the ones you can reach. Fire at them again. You can fire at the maulers. Are we bringing any of these guys down? Yes, we are. A few of them. We're getting closer. Let's take the high ground here. Spears, you can join as well. Hopefully they won't fall. They actually got a kill there. One guy died. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. It pains me to see that. The wargs are closing in. Give them a volley. We might have to take the fight here, actually. It looks like it. Spears, move forwards. Let's slow down the speed. Go in for shield wall. Try and tie these guys up. Here comes the maulers as well. Going to tie these guys up, though, I think. Yes, we are. We're still focusing down these guys. You can prepare to flank and fire. Oh, they're going for these guys. Okay. You're flanking, though. Stand over there. And Haldir and Celeborn are gonna keep focusing down the general to kill him, to make them break easily. You're gonna fire on the maulers from the side there.
Good tidings.
Yeah, he's dead.
Enemy general
Good.
lies dead.
Haldir, go into melee. You're gonna flank on this side. Pop these abilities. Yeah, just charge these guys from the side there. You're firing on the sides of the maulers. One of my spears are taking a lot of losses here. You can fire from this side. Let's fast forward. They should break soon.
Only half the enemy
You're
force
going to stand over there instead now because they pushed in a little bit more. There we go, they're broken. Chase. Give chase. Don't let them escape. Kill them all. If you can. You're killing a lot of them there. 85%. You can actually fire on these guys instead. I think you should be able to bring them down a little bit off them at least. 88. That should be enough, I think. Yeah, exit the battle. Clear victory. We lost 36 guys, which is 36 too much. But we should have gotten enough money to hire those woodland warriors, I think. So that is good. Well done. Alright. Hopefully we did get the extra money from the Camps Act. Yes, we did. Can we afford the mercenaries? No, we cannot. We need more gold. Is there anything we can do?
Yes.
Can we find anyone?
Without question. Yes.
No,
Without question.
doesn't look like it.
Tomorrow's journey planned out. Yes, my lord.
We could do this. We could try and give map info to them for 2k because they're rich. Let's try and do that. They might agree to that. Demanding. How about if you give us 500 gold coins then? Balanced. No.
Something else you'd like to suggest?
200 gold coins. No, not ceasefire. Map information. No, they didn't want it. Oh, bloody hell. We need that mercenary unit. We could stop the leatherworker here. Yeah, we do not really need that there at this moment. Get the woodland warriors. We need them desperately. Extra units, always good. Get the tower here.
We will need that one.
Have another army here. Let's go into the fort for a turn. That is going to save us a bit of money. And we're gonna try and move in. Spy. We have the region here and a tower up here. Move further north. Our brothers in the north are up here. Go for, there should be a region somewhere around here. Runen is over here. We should absolutely go for that. It's a really weakly defended region. We should go for that. Give it to the woodland realm. We should. Runen, 3% Elven culture. Though hopefully they're gonna garrison it up. But this region we're gonna give to them in exchange for that alliance. Maybe even Enethar as well. Do we want to continue push further north? I really, ideally these three regions would be better in the hands of the woodland realm than us. Dol Guldur has a region over here as well. But they don't have as much power anymore.
Come, my brothers.
He needs to be inside to keep the public order.
Elves.
What we could do, and what we are going to do, I think... No, he needs to be there as well.
Come, my brothers.
Looks like.
My lord.
Can the space?
Come on.
60%. No, he needs to be there.
Elves. By the light of Elbereth. Over here.
I want to try and take Leodholt as well.
My lord.
We don't know what's inside. And we really need a general to do the job there. But we have no general to spend. These guys are moving there though. I'm going to probably
Elven warriors.
try and send these two units over north. They're gonna try to go up north. We're gonna try and maybe take all of these guys up to Leodholt without a general. We might get the man of the hour, but these units in here are going to try and move up to Leodholt, bring it down, even though we do not have a general.
Yes, my lord.
I would like to try to get this region. Okay. We're gonna save some money. These guys will not cost a single gold coin in this turn, which is good. We might get some more cash. We are going to move for Runen though. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens. The power of Dol Guldur is really waning now. I don't see any huge armies anymore. I only see small stacks here and there. They might try and attack me at the fort with that tiny arm outside. If they do that, I think we should sally forth and destroy them so that we can move towards Runen as quickly as possible. There's a possibility that they attack the fort here. No, they do not. They're moving back. Okay. They're standing with an army outside of Duinburg at this moment. We should probably try and bring it down so that we have an open road towards Leodholt with our army. And I'm really hoping that we can get a man of the hour. You know what? Let's get it. Why not? Ar Adunaim Armada. Are they heading towards Mithlond? I think they are. Barracks at Dolingwa. Oh, did we actually... Is this... Oh no, it's the first here. That's good, because we can finally retrain these flipping spears. That's gonna make everything so much easier. What's the culture here? 48%. 3.6k. And we're going for the port there. Caras Galadon. Guard barracks here would be really good. Forest stables would be really good as well. Should we focus a little bit on getting the blacksmiths up, I think, at the main recruitment centers? Amon Lang and Caras Galadon should get the blacksmiths. Edra Khan. We're going for the port there. Maybe we should go for the ballista maker here. Let's take a look. Is there anything more important? Over here we should try and get the art. No, we have that. Let's go for the communal farming there. Dorlingvar. Leather worker. Let's go for that there. Doomburger's going for the artist studio. You're on your way up north to help this army. You're going here. I think we should maybe be able to go for 2 regions at once. Can this region stay happy without a governor? No, absolutely not. They cannot. We have to have a governor here. This guy is probably going to stay here. These guys will move down to Bur-Southis with Enpremi, and these guys will train themselves and later be a part of the attack at Tistjö in the north. These guys have been trained. They should move in with this force as well. They're going to be needed there. Let's move up there. You are going to go for Erin Runen. Hopefully we can reach. Please say that we can. Oh, we couldn't reach. Frustrating. This is their capital. It's really a big garrison there. Go further east with the spy. Let's take a look at this region here.
Tomorrow's journey.
Not the strongest defense there. What do they have here in this army? A lot of archers. We should move out and destroy it. We really should. Because we need forces here. But I want them to attack me. It would be so much easier. We're gonna risk waiting one more turn. These guys could join, or the Cav could join. The Cav would make this battle so much easier. We are going to wait a turn before we take them down. Diplomats.
Yes, my lord.
Move towards the dwarves, please.
Yes.
We have a mission. We still have this one turn. We're not going to be able to make it in time. He's free upkeep here. I'm just going to double check if he can keep the peace on his own. Yes, he can. That's good. Okay, once again, let's end a turn. We will take Erin Rune, and we could rush out and take Bur Algier quickly and give it to the elves as well, because it's not the highest defense here, just to get rid of. I really don't need this region, but we could move to it and take it down and give it to the Woodland Realm as well, for some money or something. Erin Rune will be taken for the alliance, and this region could be taken for money, given to the Woodland Realm as well. Tistjö and Bur-Southis we want to keep. Leodholt we want to keep. Enethar we might want to keep as well. Maybe not. I don't know. Leodholt might be the region that we try and trade with the Anduin Vale for a large sum of money, and that region in order to get Roscobel. Roscobel needs to be traded. I don't like that they have a territory inside my lands. It's not ideal. And I kind of want to keep Duinburg because it's a stronghold. And strongholds are pretty damn good. We should get this building here as well. Okay. Let's end the turn again. I think the forces of Dol Guldur are probably going to try and follow me up to the region in the north there. I'm expecting it. What time is it? This recording has been going on for quite some time as well. I think I should probably end the recording after we've taken Erin Runen. I think that I might. Let's take a look here. What we could do, now that I think of it, they're attacking me at Dornohak. With a little bit large, the force is larger than usual. So, but we still have the Elven defenders and we have decent archers there, so not a problem. We should really try and get the roads at Dornohak as well. That would aid a lot with our income. But that's the only move that he did, and I'm not afraid there. We have good archers, we have good elven defenders, so... Master Bladesmith's Guild. What is this gonna do? Over at Duinburg, let's take a look. What is that gonna provide? Melee weapon bonus, melee bow... morale true. Okay, that's actually good. It's actually really good. Let's go for it. I'm going to go for it. It's gonna provide a lot of extra morale. This army is moving further in. Well then, move further north. I don't think they are going to attack me here. They might. But I think this army is gonna be able to do it though. I think this is... Yeah, I think we are gonna be able to win if they attack here. We still have the archers. Mission failed. Yes, sadly, we did fail. Some new family members. Artist studio over at Duinburg. We should absolutely go for the art gallery straight away. Recruitment report, retrained over at Dolingwa. Let's take a look. They have quite a few armies though. These guys... We kind of maybe want to use them. You know what, if we take all of the force here towards Bur South, I think we should be able to do it. Let's move this army. This entire force is going towards Bur Southis. Oh, everyone, please. These ones. They're going to Bur Southis. They have a Nazgul inside though. It's only a town though. We don't have any archers though, and that is a big problem. These guys are going into Dolingwa to be retrained to get that extra attack, and then we're going to try and move up to Stjör. Oh, they have a general there. You're going to attack Erinrunen. They're probably going to attack me. They have armies to do so with, but we have these generals here, so I'm feeling confident. This army is moving back. We're going to try and move out with all of these guys over to Leodholt and try and take that with this army as well. Another general. Habriston has spawned. This is really good actually. This is huge. We should probably send him in somewhere. We could send him into a backline place to earn more money. Or we could send him over here to the front lines in order to keep the peace. How much money are you going to make us if you go into Limhid? 100 gold coins. Well, stay there for now. These guys will be done in one turn. That's good. Things are looking great. Let's end the turn once again. We're just going to go for a quick little look with our diplomat here.
Yes.
There we have them. Trade rights. They're well off. Map info. 2.2k. Can you afford that? Yes, they can. Good. Move further north, talk to Angmar. We did get some extra gold from that. I think we started a building somewhere as well. The art gallery here, which is actually really good. Well done, let's end a turn. And let's see the attack that Dol Guldur is going to do on me here. Hopefully the Woodland Realm is going to have an army quite close by to Erinrunen so that they can garrison it up quickly and keep it. We don't want Dol Guldur to retake it. And Celeborn and Haldir is going to move straight for Burg Algier directly. We're beginning to clear them out from the forest here. We are. And it's really good that we are doing that. Dol Guldur should definitely attack me here. Oh, this battle, of course. Oh, they have a ballista there. That's interesting. But the force that they have is pathetic. Fighting off screen, as always. See you guys soon. There we go. A successful defense here once again. We did lose a few guys on these two units this time. They fired some shots at them, but we can just retrain these archers. So, yeah, another great successful defense over at Dor Norhak. Well done. Let's execute them as well. Oh, they claim the fort. Oh no, I'm so sad. I am so sad about the fact that they take the fort. Okay, it looks like we have the Battle of Erinrunen about to commence. Saglag, the Wargs though, problem. Absolutely, Wargs always a problem. This army is not that scary. Moslur, what do you have? Not any wargs. Yeah. Let's take this fight. Let's take Erin Runen. And then we will go for Bur Algier. Give both of these regions to the Woodland Realm. And yeah, they really are on the last legs now, it feels like. We are not that strong up here in the north though, but we should have enough to win this battle, I think. Let's move in and let's take it. Let's go in. Seems to be a night kind of a battle. Let's take this flipping hill here. This beautiful hill. Archers to start the battle. We have an army just behind us, and it's the larger one, it looks like. Okay, we need to focus that one down quicker then. As quickly as possible. Move up. Melee forces move up. We might get surrounded there, which is not ideal. The wargs, where are they? They're in this army, and they're gonna get closer to us. Okay, we need to get rid of this army as fast as possible. Volguldur archers. This is a general-led army as well, and they have... Okay, this is not that great, actually. Fire your bow straight away. Fast forward a little bit, they're getting closer.
Our foes appear to be gaining
This army I'm not that afraid of, but they have this army on the way, and that is quite scary, honestly. We need to weaken the general as well. If you could fire at them, that would be good. Spears go into shield wall. Stand up with that. Slow down the speed a bit here. Celeborn, you might need to block the other army a little while for us. You should be able to do that for quite some time. You're a tank, absolutely are. Let's see if we can move in with the woodland warriors against the bodyguard. Switch the focus to another unit. Go for the maulers. Tie them up. Stop them from throwing their things, please. There we go. Oh, they're throwing at Celeborn. The maulers are getting quite weak. You can push forwards and aid as well. Focus the host. How is it looking with the wargs? They're still quite far off. Yeah, they're getting stuck there. Focus on these guys. I want you to try and flank around here and provide fire on the side, Celeborn. Taking some losses on the woodland warriors already, and this is just the first army. They're getting closer. There are a few javelin troops in this army, and the wargs, of course. You're firing on these guys. My melee front line is not doing too well. You're gonna form up over there and fire in their backs. Pop the abilities. Fire in their backs, please. There we go. That's looking great. They're beginning to close in. Don't stop firing, please. I think you should switch focus to these guys over here instead. Orc fighters, Dolguldur scouts.
The enemy force remains.
Go for the scouts. I was looking here. The general needs to die. No idea where he is located. I don't think their bodyguard unit is doing too well though. Yeah, they're getting really close now. Focus the wargs. We're gonna get a bit sandwiched here, which is a problem. You need to move over here. You need to move over here and aid in melee. Sadly. These guys are gonna have to fight it out. We cannot do anything. Celeborn is needed here to stop the wargs. And you need to run. Keep weakening the wargs. Their general is in that unit. Keep firing on that wargs. Maulers. My front line is not doing too well here. Fire at the wargs. I still think we got this, but my army is going to take a lot of losses though. They're moving away. How is it looking? Where is that general? Mirkwood bodyguard. He should be around somewhere here. No idea. I cannot find him. They're moving in. Wargs. Where are they? Celeborn. Oh, they're fighters. Fighters is not a problem. You need to move on this side, and Celeborn needs to move over here to stop the wargs. take this path here. We need to try and catch these wargs, Celeborn. They're gonna be able to get that charge off though. Come on, do not... Why are you taking this way? Come on. Move in against the wargs. These archers need to kite back. Celeborn is fighting the wargs. That's really good. Pop the ability again. My melee frontline here is holding for the time being. They're firing at me. We killed one of their general. I think we just killed the captain here with Celeborn. No, we killed the general here, I think. Yeah, we did. That's really good. Might free up the guys there. We should kill this captain soon as well. Fighter fighters, fighter scouts. Celeborn is in melee. He's taking some losses here. He's actually blooded up. You need to focus on the wargs, guys. Those are the ones we need to be... Well, nice kill there. Let's see if Celeborn can kill the general here. Celeborn is hacking on him. He should be able to kill him soon. He's doing a lot of damage to their captain here. He's going to kill him soon, I'm pretty sure. Nice kill there, Celeborn. Well flipping done. Good kill. These guys are broken. Their entire front line here is broken. That's good news. These MIRKWOOD bodyguards are not yet broken. Keep the front line intact there. The wargs are broken and they will not return. Keep fighting the fighters. You're firing at the scouts. Yeah, looks like they're all broken. See if you can tie up these guys, stop them. You're going to try and go into melee versus these guys to break them. The next army is moving in. They only have some archers and a general here. We still have a lot of ammunition on our archers, so it shouldn't be too problematic. Things are looking great, even though we're taking a lot of losses. These guys are broken. See if we can chain route their entire force here. See if we can break these guys as well. You're fighting their archers. These guys have returned. Let's fight them to the death. Make sure that they break. Everyone is broken here. Good. We just need to break these guys and then we're done. Go into melee versus those. Fight the hunters whenever you're in range. We want to break these guys before these guys return, because they will return soon. Yeah, they have returned. These guys will probably return soon as well. Celeborn, go into melee. Yeah, they have returned. Bloody hell. Of course they have. We need to break this force. You're firing at those guys. Before the general arrives, we need to break these bloody bastards. Come on, break them. Pop the ability again. They are broken. Scouts. Please get rid of the scouts. They're throwing their things at me. Where's Celeborn? He's over there. They're firing at me. You are not in fighting. You could try and go somewhere and fight. You're still fighting the archers here. We cannot use you yet. Break these scouts, please. Please break them. We need... What do we have here? We need to break them before it's too late. Their general is getting closer. Ah, they're not breaking. We need to get out of here. We need to get out so that we can fire. We cannot stay in melee. These guys refuse to break. Get the hell out of here. Celeborn, you're going out. Haldir, where are you? Where is Haldir? It's moving the camera to the flank carrier. That is not ideal. I can't see Haldir. Where is he? He's over there probably. Yes, that's Haldir. You're tying up the bodyguard there, stopping them. Where's Haldir? Where is he? He's there. Okay, Haldir's going back to safety. You're not doing anything. Neither are you. You need to help over here. Give them some shots while you still can. Bloody hell. This battle turned into quite the fest. Party. Quite the party.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Just keep on... Yep, they're broken. Wonderful. My archers are getting killed by their general, but we have no choice. Fire at their bodyguards, please. Space, you're gonna act as a shield here. They're firing at me, but I think we should be able to withstand that fire. Just focus down this bodyguard. That's the biggest threat that they still have on the field here. Hopefully my archer will survive and get healed later. For now, he's not doing that. Just empty every shot that you have on their general. Coming in. Let's fall back a little bit with these guys. Let's give some more time for these guys to fire. 10 remaining. Come on, get rid of that general. Now we're killing them. Slowly but surely. The general is over there. 5 remaining. Yeah, it's only the general left now. Focus every bit of every shot that you have on him. You can start running towards the hunters. He should die. We are focusing only on him now. There we go, he's dead.
The enemy general lies dead.
Fire at these guys now. Spears are going after the hunters. You're firing on the archers. Fast forward. This battle should be over. They are broken. Wonderful. 81%.
Time to press the attack.
I'm just gonna end it here.
By the victory we have won here today.
This battle actually turned out to be quite the scary one. We did well. We did take a lot of losses though. We did heal some of the units, but not too many. Erin has been taken. We're gonna give it away straight away to the Woodland Realm to get that alliance. Whew. Execute them. They're attacking Ostengile and we do not have an army there to aid. If they only attack with that army, I think we have enough to withstand that attack. We do not have the largest army in the world there. But I think we can withstand that attack relatively easily. Because we have a solid archer unit. We need to get some guys there though. Because it's still a frontline region. So we need to get some units there. What? We didn't take it.
Follow me.
Why, though? I'm going to auto-resolve here. I'm going to. Yeah. I'm surprised. We killed the general, so we should have taken it. Take Erin and sack it for some extra money. Anything we can destroy. Anything that the Woodland Realm won't be able to use. Destroy the Grog Hall. We're gonna let the rest stay here. Can we attack this army as well? Attack it and destroy it. There we go. Okay. They have an Oscar there. We won't be able to go there with this army. This army is too tiny. It is. It is way too tiny for us to be able to go there. We could move towards Tustur with these guys though. That is, I think, what we're gonna do here. Let's get out. Get a watchtower for the Woodland Realm.
My lord.
Let's talk to the Woodland Realm, shall we? Let's move the diplomats over here.
Without question. Yes, as you wish.
Oh, it's a fort. Oh my lord. We won't be able to reach them because they... Oh my god, I thought they had... Okay. Oh my lord. Ugh. Making so many mistakes in this one. You're gonna move up here. Take these guys with you. Go towards Leonholt.
Yes, my lord.
We're gonna try and take that.
Would you wish to speak? Yes, my lord.
We need to talk to them. Construction report. Port has been constructed at Erwi. Over here. Let's go for the mines. Let's go for the mines. We're earning a lot of money there. Amon Lank, Master Builder's Hall. Let's go for the guard barracks here, and that's all we have in terms of money. You are going in there to be retrained. Get extra attack stats. You are moving in. It looks like they have a big army here.
By the light of Elbereth.
We do not have any archers though. That's a big problem.
Yes, my lord. Elven warriors.
Oh, I don't think we can go in here just yet. Let's train these guys here. Because this army is blocking us. We need to wait one more turn in order for them to move away a bit, and then we will strike. It's only a Nazgul. what do they have in this army?
Sire, scatter them.
Quite a large army, actually. A lot of archers. Okay. They're still doing a lot of harm to me, these bloody bastards. They are. I don't think... They might go for Erin and you need to move down towards Tustjör, though.
We must give
You're moving over there. We need to talk to them. I'm going to end the turn once more here. We just cannot get any place. Ugh. I don't like that they're attacking here. I think we can win here, though, as long as these guys want support. They have a lot of weak troops that I think we can deal with. We have this guy inside and some more archers. I think we can win.
Follow me.
Hopefully... oh my god, my diplomat wasn't even in range. So frustrating. This episode has been going on for too long now, so that is why I'm making all of these retarded mistakes at the moment. We have these guys inside here, though. The cav is going to move out. Send them wherever they might be useful. Probably over here somewhere. They're going to be able to get there fast. Let's end the turn. Let's risk it. Let's end the turn. I didn't... Oh, I had it set to... Okay. Attack, then. God. Should have waited. Oh my lord, I'm making so many mistakes now. But I think we can win, though. Because we haven't Premi. Dol Guldur is probably going to attack me. Remember, the big army that they have do not have a general in it. So we're going to take the fight. I'm pretty sure that they will attack me at Bur Southis. Probably over at Ostingail as well. I am not going to fight those battles in this episode, though, because I need to rest now from this campaign a bit. I need to rest from this recording. Dol Guldur should absolutely attack me here. Yep, they are. They actually have the general in that army as well, which is a problem. That makes everything a little bit more harder here. But, yeah, I think we should withdraw. We don't have cab, we don't have an archer. We should withdraw, even though I think we would win here. Maybe. The fact that they have a general here makes this army a lot more solid and unable to break. We're going to withdraw. They're attacking us again, but this time the Nazgul is not supporting. This is going to be an easy battle. These guys are not the problem. The Wargs are a problem, but we have a lot of space. We have Empremi. Yeah. The Nazgul is not supporting this time, so this should be an easier victory without the Castellans of Dol Guldur that they have here. This shouldn't be a problematic battle. We have enough forces to deal with them. Absolutely we do. We do not have any archers, so we cannot focus the maulers down, though, which is a big problem. But other than that, this shouldn't be a problematic battle. I don't see a way for us to lose here. My guys are so much more high quality than theirs. And if we win here, we're going to have an open road towards Bur Southis with Empremi to take it down. We have a big army here, which is going to be sent over to Stjör as well. They're still attacking me here, and hopefully they're just going to attack with this army, and if they do, we're going to be able to withstand that attack. I'm pretty sure that we are going to be able to. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode. Quite a chaotic episode. We're getting that. It's still quite chaotic. It looks like Dol Guldur is not going to be able to reach Erin Runen either, which means that we can give it away to the Woodland Realm. It looks like it, which is good. The Woodland Realm is going to get Erin Runen as well. So that is great. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye to you all.